Good morning. I don't think it was my last video, but recently I had a lot of people suggest bringing up the truck up here so that we could load it up and haul it off. And I tried to answer as many people as I could about why that's not possible. And a lot of people requested that I show you guys the pathway up here to just to give you an idea of why that truck ain't getting up here. So let's take a look. Right now the road is wide, like there's plenty of room, but this is the entryway to come up here. And it's not as noticeable in the video, but this is very narrow. Let me show you. So this is how wide it is. There's rocks here. Actually, there's rocks from here, and then over here is where it dips off. And this is the wider part of the path. So it only gets narrower as you go down, and then at the end it's a bit wider, which you've probably seen us maybe drive up just right at the tail end of it. So I see how it can be a little bit confusing if you haven't actually seen it in person, but I'm going to try and show you as best as I can on video how narrow this thing is. So you can see that it drops off. There's tons of rocks over here. This is really just a walking path more than anything. Like there's some spots for, like right here for example, that, you know, in this one spot the truck could fit. But as you go down here, like right here for example, you see this tree. Between that tree and these rocks, it is not, there's no way. There's rocks here that you just can't get a vehicle up here. And the rocks come out a lot on the sides over here. I'll show you. See, and there's not a ton of room. And then once you get here, this is very hilly. It's very steep, and all of this is very loose soil and loose rocks. So we're gonna have to get like an excavator out here to clear this up enough that we can make it wider so that we could possibly get the truck up to the top, or anything up to the top for that matter. So like I said, you might be able to get like a side-by-side up there, but not much of anything bigger than that. And then down there where our other tiny house is, it's a lot wider. You can drive up and down that. And I think that's what most people saw and thought that was the route up there. But when this stops over by our house, then it becomes another walking path. It's not, it's literally a walking path. I don't even think a side-by-side or a four-wheeler could get up that. It is a walking path. So I wanted to kind of show that to you guys and give you a better idea as to why this is going to be pretty challenging for us to get all of that stuff down from up there and down the side of this mountain. I have some things that I need to bring up to the mountain, some big items, so we're gonna go load that up and haul it up there. So as you can see, quite the mission getting anything up and down that hill. This cart is definitely not ideal because of the wheels. They're small and they're hard and they don't turn very well. So a gorilla cart is definitely in the future. And before you go ahead and comment about the fact that I'm out of breath, did you see what I just did? It is a workout to get up here. Even if you're not pulling anything, it's a little hike. So yeah, I'm out of breath. I'm tired, but I'm ready to get to work. So I'm gonna start upstairs before I head downstairs. I'm gonna clear up upstairs, take that insulation out, and once we get downstairs, I'm gonna try and get as much of that OSB off as I can. And I brought some extra tools to kind of assist me in that. So hopefully it's not too much of a rough day. Let's go ahead and jump into it. There's rat poop and bees and spiders. What's up? Ooh! So I actually like this. I'm gonna keep that. Those are so cute, keeping those two. Okay, so we got the upstairs cleared out. I'm gonna need to sweep in there, but I'm going to start tearing up the floor up there. It definitely needs it. Once I get the floor torn up, I'm gonna have a better idea of how I want to redo it. So essentially I am going to make the upstairs like a lofted bed area and have a ladder that goes up there, and then the other side's going to be open, so it'll make the cabin feel bigger. The upstairs isn't that big anywhere. Why can't I talk today? The upstairs is not that big anyways, so I think it'll be nice to open it up. You can, you know, that way if the wood stove is going, it'll heat the whole thing, including the upstairs. And it just, I feel like just is gonna make it a lot more cozier, and you're not gonna have to come outside to go upstairs. So that's the idea. How it's gonna actually look in the end, I'm not sure, but that's where it's going. So the floors up there are definitely not good. So I'm gonna rip those up. But my main goal from this point on is to get this OSB off of the walls in here. So I brought this so I can pre-drill some holes so I can cut some wood and try and cut some of it out, and then it'll be easier to kind of take it down with the crowbar because it's really hard to get in there when they're so tightly pushed, when it's pretty tight, like they're pretty close together. And also I brought a smaller crowbar because it'll just be easier to handle. So let's take a look inside. So this is where I left off last week trying to get this off. So these boards are nailed into the studs of the frame, and someone asked what kind of nails. Just normal nails, but they're pretty stinking long. So it was very difficult just to even get this much out. So I'm hoping if I got this started. I don't know. I know it's gonna be hard, so just bear with me. I brought my tools so I can cut some of it out if I need to, which I'm probably going to. No, I'm going to. But that's where we are. This is going to be the biggest mission, and I don't want to take it on all at once because it's a lot. So I figure I could do a little bit upstairs and then work on this. And then next time I'll do a different project and then work on this until it's out. Also, we have some friends coming, so I might have a little bit of help in the future, but we'll see how it goes. I brought my Blue Eddy AC200L up here. It's a 2400 watt, and it is charging our Ryobi batteries and our Milwaukee batteries, and also my camera batteries. So super grateful for the Blue Eddy. So let's go ahead and try and get some of this OSB off the wall. Welcome to the struggle bus. Let's get this show on the road. And I guess I should move this out of the way so it's not getting dirty. I'm hoping this is easier than I'm thinking it's gonna be. one whole piece or section, whatever you want to call it, is out. It was hard, but it wasn't as hard as I was expecting, so that's good news. These bigger pieces, this one is going to be, this is one huge, one solid piece. Not looking forward to that. So I think, because I don't want to overdo it, for right now, I think I'm going to start on this wall, because the pieces are a lot smaller and I think I could get more done today with that. And then if I do wind up having help this weekend, it'd be a lot smarter for me to tackle this when I have help. So that being said, we're gonna jump into this side and we're gonna try and get as much down over here as we can. So we got almost this entire middle section done here, and this one here. If you can't tell, that took a lot out of me just to do those. This is definitely some hard work here, but I mean, it's a great exercise, right? So there's that. Oh my goodness. So let's look. So I'm also gonna be taking out the roof, or the floor I should say, from upstairs, and I'll be obviously I'm gonna be leaving these beams up here, but essentially what's gonna happen is this will be all open, and I want to do a lofted bed area here, and then you could still get in from upstairs if you want to, and you can go out there and have a little view or coffee, spend the morning out there, whatever. But that'll be that, and this will be all open. And then because of these doors, that kind of makes things a little tricky as far as how I'm going to do the layout in here. But my rough idea is I'm thinking maybe doing, I think it'd be lovely to have a fireplace there, but that doesn't make sense because there's a deck right there and there's a window right there. So I'm thinking the wood stove can go in this corner over here, and then we could do a corner kitchen this way, and then we could have seating like in this general area. Then we have the 2 double doors, and we have this door over here. I might just take that door out. I don't know, maybe build like a more rustic door and just not put a real door in there. That is, I don't know. Anyways, that's a project for another time. But that's kind of the rough idea that I have for the cabin. So, I'm dying. That was so much. But we got the upstairs cleared. We started on the OSB. This is gonna be such a big problem. I'm hoping that I can get some help this weekend. I'm dead already. I'm just sweating, and it's cold out today. It is actually really cold, but for me it feels humid because I'm sweaty. Maybe it's more humid up here, I don't know. All right, so you guys, on my last video I asked you some questions. A lot of you said just to do spray foam. I didn't want to leave in the end I wound up not wanting to leave the OSB up, so I'm taking it down. I thought it was a great idea. People said drill holes, put spray foam in there, but I think it's gonna be better in the long run. So we're just gonna go ahead and take the OSB down and insulate, and that way we can just basically start from scratch as much as possible. So we're gonna take the OSB down. Is it more work? Absolutely, but I think it's necessary. So you guys saw what I used today to get it down, and it's working, but it is one hell of a job. So if you have any ideas on what I could possibly do to make this not, or even just the slightest bit easier, feel free to comment and let me know. It is working with the system I have now, which is a lot of elbow grease, and I will continue to do it that way, and unless I find another easier way. But right now that's what's working for me. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. Also, if you want, feel free to give me your ideas for what layouts we can do in here with a wood stove and these 2 doors over here. And do you think I should keep this door, or should I just close that off? We don't need it since we already have this big double door up here. I just want to know your opinion, so let me know. So many things going on this weekend. We're having Friendsgiving, and so we're gonna have dinner. All of that's tomorrow. So I have so much stuff to do today and tomorrow, and friends are coming, and I will be doing an extra video this week for the holidays. It'll be our Thanksgiving and then decorating for Christmas, if you guys are looking forward to that. And also, if you would like to get Ember something for Christmas, because I know a lot of you have messaged me and asked, so I went ahead and made a Christmas list for Ember that includes just toys, books, and I'm also going to be redoing her bedroom. In the near future, I have a few videos that I'll be working on the house. I have some projects in there, and that includes redoing Ember's bedroom. She is outgrown her changing table very fast. She's growing so quickly, and also her crib. So she's gonna be getting a toddler bed, a floor bed, and a new changing table, one that's a little bit bigger for her. And there's just so much happening in that aspect. So there's also stuff for her bedroom if you'd like to help out with that. So Ember's Christmas list, gift list is in the description below if you'd like to check that out. And winter is fast approaching, and this project's only gonna get harder and harder, especially tearing down this OSB. Once that's done, I gotta go upstairs and tear out the floor up there. I'm hoping, because I'm up and down, or I'm flat and not up and down, it'll be a little easier to kind of get it up. I'm assuming that it is also nailed down up there, but I will be working on this throughout the entire winter, however long it takes. I'm hoping, you know, we hope it doesn't take as long, but it's quite a big, daunting task. So I'll just be working on this throughout the entire winter, and I'll also have some other videos trickled in the mix for you guys, some extra videos during the week. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you please subscribe and like this video, comment. It truly helps out us a lot, and we appreciate all of you who come and watch every week and come and hang out with us for our live chats. And I haven't done a live chat in quite some time, and I will be getting back to that in December. I took the month off this month for live chats just because we have so much going on. So I will be jumping back to that in December. Let me know what days work best for you. I started posting my normal videos on Mondays, which is when I normally go live. So what day should I go live now that I'm actually posting my normal videos on Mondays? Curious to hear your thoughts, and I want to do a day that works best for everyone, so majority vote wins. Let me know, and I will see you guys on the next video.